As our friends, welcome. We're playing some standard, trying out a cool list that I saw on Magic Online. I've changed some cards, but green, white enchantments, right? This is a deck that's always kind of floated in and out. You know, it does seem particularly good against the mid-range strategies, but it's a pretty cool list, honestly. So we have a lot of the usual suspects here. Naturalist, one of the big draws to playing enchantments, obviously Ossification, and then Hallowed Haunting, which is a very powerful enchantment. When you play an enchantment, you get a bunch of tokens. You can go wide. You can kill, which is super great. Restoration of Ganjo, you get the idea. But this deck is doing a few things with its mana base that are pretty interesting. It's playing a bunch of Triomes, right? So all these Triomes are planes, so you can play Leyline arms. And then they're also dual land types for Leyline binding. And if you're playing binding, you can play up the Beanstalk, which is an enchantment, but it's also a powerful card draw engine. So now you've got some card draw going on here, a lot of good removal spells. 3 main deck Elesh Norns, a card that is absolutely lights out against the Teamer Analyst deck, as well as being good in other spots too, and makes all of our cards even better as far as double effects, Virtue for longer games, and again, Hallowed Haunting being super great. So, deck seems kind of sweet, pretty solid sideboard, right? Pick your poisons against Esper and friends, rest in peace against the combo decks, Matilda against decks trying to kill you, Sunfall against creature decks. Simple. Effective? We'll find out. So, that's the deck. Let's get right into the games. But before I get to the games, I want to show you all know about a pretty awesome collaboration I have coming up with Evoke the Art. Now, I remember called this company Evoke the Art. I did a promo for them last holidays for their token set, and it's actually freaking awesome. It's right here. Super clean, super nice case. The tokens are super thick, super high quality. They have this awesome like satin finish. I'm just throwing them everywhere, obviously, and they're really, really nice. And then Zach messaged me recently, and he was like, "Hey, you want to do another promotional run, but this time we can make you a token." Cool. So I was like, all right, let's do it. So they'll be doing a special Kickstarter run for a version of the Evoke the Art set, which is a 50 token set with all original art you can see right here, with my token in there also. And there'll be stretch goals on there for things like playmats, which looks super cool here, obviously, metal tokens, cool Monarch tokens, and more stuff as well. So check out the link in the chat description. Go check them out. They'll be launching the Kickstarter in early June. You can see the information on there. You can go bookmark it and check it out. Really, really cool stuff. All right, we're in. We're in, folks. First, folks, hit the follow button. Watch on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, support the content, folks. Boom. All right. Your support makes what I do possible. And every time you hit the like button, I am less likely to draw a bad hand. See, folks, obviously haven't hit the like button. All right. Let's mulligan here. Mulligan this. Chat coming out with me. Hands great keep. Ship is brushland. Great stretch, but passable, workable. Jetmer's Garden. Unfortunately, Domain is our worst matchup. Domain was always insanely good against enchantment decks. Elesh Norn is very good against Domain. Just turn off a lot of their stuff, but this is not going to be an easy one. We'll try our best. Bosejo into Topiary Stamper. Fortunately, our ossification effects aren't great against them, so if they destroy them, they'll get their ETBs again. Unless I have Elesh Norn. They get a Swamp. We're going to Restoration of a Ganjo. Get a Plains Sego. We can discard the Plains or the ossification. Try and get Hallowed Haunting online, but again, this is going to be a tough one. Stomper again. Yeah. Alright, so we draw Leyline arms. We can discard ossification and bring it back and just kill one of these. Ugh. The problem is they just binding the thing. I guess I gotta bind in the Hallowed Haunting anyway, so sure, let's do that. Discard this. Bring it back. Eat one of these. And then we'll go land, Hallowed Haunting. Combination of binding being so good against us, as well as like their inevitable endgame. We can't really stop it. So there's a Traxa. Yep. So couldn't get down Elesh Norn before they cast Traxa, and now we're in a world of hurt. They are playing the Cornucopia version. Deadly Cover Up Cornucopia. I'm sorry, they're playing Cornucopias and Dinosaurs. I don't know what the hell we're doing. Actually, I have no idea. There's a version of Domain that plays no Stompers. It plays 4 Cornucopias and has a different spell base. But they don't play both usually, so. Who knows? Alright, so we got a bunch of cards. We can draw planes. Flip over our Saga. And Lay down arms, not quite hitting Atraxa. I mean, I guess we're just going to fire in this freaking Elishnorn, right? It's a turn late, a buck short, but here's Elishnorn. This turns off the ability of the Spelunking. It's not really that impressive, obviously, but... Come on, opponent. Let's freaking go here. All right, we got 8 cards in hand. I'm probably going to lose, so just get this show on the road, all right?
You folding? Or are you all in?
Her migration, sure. Can we beat that? If we... Probably not, but we'll see. Draw Restoration. So now I have 2 restorations here. That will give me some lands and some tokens. I think we're probably dead, but... I should put a plane. That was stupid. Make a token, search for a plains, play the plains, play other restoration, get another token, get a plains. We take 7 in the air. Yeah, we're just dead. All right, sir. All right, so tough game, tough matchup on the draw. They had a very good draw. We had the Elishnorn, but they played the Atraxa first, obviously. So not a lot for us to do here, honestly. Just gonna try and lay some beats, bring the Virtue, and maybe if you pick your poisons. Our ossifications are not great against them, but neither are our lay-down arms. So, like, a lot of our cards just aren't very good here. All poisons, actually. But all poisons. Maybe if you could Tildas also. Just cut all the lay-down arms and most of the ossifications. And we have our bindings as well, which aren't that good either. So, we are really kind of up against it here, but we'll do our best. Anything else you want to not have? This is fine. Alright, so let's try this, but it's going to be tough. Alright, on the play. Good hand this time, that's great. So you have potentially a turn 3 Hall Haunting. Love that. Try and go. Jukai Naturalist. Life Lincoln. Mana Dorkin. They have the full Domain Tron, but no binding, which is cool. Or nobody yet, I guess. Alright, let's just fire up the Haunting. I mean, they don't seem to have binding yet, so next turn, Restoration and Beans. That's pretty good. Alright, let's just keep doing the thing, I guess, right? Let's go Beanstalk, draw a card, make a thing. What a jerk, right? What a jerk. Alright, so that's fine. Let's go Naturalist. Make another thing. Play Restoration. We can get back our Beanstalk too, which is kind of gas, so get a Plains. Beans is nice in this deck. It's definitely a pretty cool innovation. So next turn we can discard a thing, get back the Beans. This counts on casting, not ETBing, so we won't get a token, but... We also have like 3, 6, 9... We have 14 power in play. It's pretty good. Wow. That was sick.
Game.
Let's do more of that. Alright, lay the beats. Run it back. Hopefully we can do that again. No, come on. Don't do me like this. Mulligan. Alright, hands fine, keep. Ship the Brushland. I mean... Not quite the draw we were looking for. We got a Portico here. Let's get a little Lush. Lush Portico. Ollie with the Ray. What's up, my friend? Playing a little standard. Playing a bean-based enchantment deck. First time here, my name is Jim. I'm a professional player, full-time content creator. If you don't follow Ollie, you're dumb. Ollie's a great content creator. Fellow cool stuffer. And Ollie's great. Always playing some weird brews and shit. Never playing a spell before turn 3. But winning a lot anyway. So there's Ollie. Thanks again, bud. Alright, so we're going to, I guess I'll make a 2-2. Kind of sucks, but yeah. Make a 2-2. We'll Beans next turn. Ancient Cornucopia. Okay. That's fine. Restoration. Alright. Yeah, I mean, like, unfortunately, his hand's just, like, not really doing a lot. We just want to get the restoration going. We just pitch the Beanstalk and play it for free, which is kind of cool, too, so that's kind of fun. Get a Plains, they go. We can return a land, also. If you just draw a land out of a spell, we can just do that, maybe. Where are you going, Karn? We should have raid. Where are you going? We draw a naturalist. Interesting. That makes me inclined to discard naturalist and bring that one back. So, discard naturalist, bring that back. Now I have the option to play Virtue of Loyalty for 4 or play Beans. I want to play Beans first, though, if I want to draw a card of the Virtue. Interesting. If I Beans, though, and I don't draw a spell, I'm going to feel pretty dumb. I'm going to Beans. No, you know what? I think Virtuing is like... We need to be aggressive, right? But we also need spell. Sure, let's cast the Beans. Let's draw a card. We draw a Hallowed Haunting. Oh, yeah.
Bingo!
Oh, that's a good draw. So, play the Haunting. We're getting set up here. Attack for 2. That's pretty nice. Haunting plus Virtue is obviously great. They go land Atraxa. What are you going to do, you know? Been playing the cards legal. Cavern Souls, play a Stomper. Great. Cornuco begins some life. Sure. I mean, playing Virtue and a Haunting is pretty awesome. I would love to get lucky and draw a enchantment that costs 1 or 2, I guess. Cycle Headquarters, love that too. All right, we draw Leyline Binding. Okay, flip this. That does not quite do a trick, but sure. All right, so we're gonna cast Virtue, draw a card. Mordo says I can't wait till enchantments rotate. What? This is like a super fringe fun deck. What do you mean? Alright, Headquarters it is. We got Elish Norn, but I mean if they had Atraxa, I would have cast it last turn. Alright, so let's say go. Pump the squad up. Next turn we get Elish Norn. We can't Binding actually. We're a color short. Up the Beanstalk number 2. Don't love that. Elish Norn does stop that, but they might draw too many cards this turn for it to matter. Land on Angel. 3, 4, 5. Migration. That's fine. We can beat a Migration, I think. Alright, so... We did it! We drew what I wanted, a 1-mana card. Sick. So let's go Elish Norn. Draw a card off Beans. Land. Companion, draw 2. Make a token. Alright, and then we just say go here. Once we have 1 more spirit, all our things have flying. So say go. This basically forces a Sunfall, and they can't... Oh, that's what I cast, right? Never mind. So, I'll be in Dallas, yeah. If they Sunfall, my ends are still here, so... Here's a Binding. That's not gonna... I mean, obviously just 1 mana draw 2 cards, which is fine, or 2 mana draw... But like, you know... So... They found the cover-up. And they're going to have like some evidence here, too. That's really, really rude. Just couldn't cover it up, folks. I could not cover it up. They take Elish Norn. We draw another Haunting. That's not bad. So we Haunting. Binding currently costs 3. It's passable. Just like cast Binding on one of their Beans. It's pretty shitty, but like shows a card or whatever. Make some tokens. Yeah. Oh, so I want to get the Virtue going too, so alright, let's cast this. Draw beans, okay. Hit one of these, just say go. They have a lot of mana. I got a bunch of 4/4s. They play an Atraxa. We got a pretty good engine here, I'm not gonna lie. We're like kind of set up. Second beans, ossification, bunch tokens, the Virtue's going also. And they're starting their turn by cycling. We like that.
Yeah.
That's really good. Seed Shark. Perfect target for my ossification. Love that. What else you got, friend? Still have four pick your poisons in my deck, too. Draw a lot of cards next turn. Stomper, sure. Alright. Draw pick your poison. I think I want to hold on to this, though. Let's start by just playing beans. Seeing what we draw, making more stuff. I might just kill him this turn, honestly. That'll be huge and flying. Here's Catilda. Like, I can just kill both their blockers and try and kill them. I am going to do that. Let's try and kill them. Ossification. More tokens. Hit Stomper. They can have negate. Actually, they can't negate there. They are tapped out, so. Sacrifice a flyer. This is a spirit. 8, 16. If they have a bind it. Wow. That was gas. That was a really, really awesome first match. That was sick. Alright. Round 2. Can we just, like, draw a hand with a number of lands, and if it's not 1? Is that possible? Probably not, right? We are Mythic. BTM is complete. It wasn't pretty, though. It was not pretty.
I suppose you think that was terribly clever.
Alright, we're going to mulligan. And we're going to keep this. This is fine. Our deck has a lot of removal in it. I have a lot of Elesh Norns, too. I don't have the Elesh Norn. Just keep the cheap stuff. Copperline Gorge, go. Interesting. So probably like the red-green like aggro deck. Let's Portico. Let's get Lush. Lush. Portico. Be on top, it's fine. Alright, so end step, play with fire, your face. Your face. Taste it. Thran Portal. Opponent plays only one way, folks, alright? Here's Codebreaker. Alright, so I can't imagine they have that much removal. We could Ossify here, or we could just play Naturalist, try and go big next turn. Try something Naturalist. Like, these decks don't have a lot of removal. They usually have like 4 play with fires, that might be it. They've already burned one, so. That just lives, you get to go Restoration and Companion, which is awesome, so. Here's a show off. They're thinking about it. Alright, that's an attack. Gets a pop back, though, and kill the show off. That's pretty good. Virtue of Loyalty. Alright, so let's go Restoration. Get a Plains. Play Plains. Ossify the show off. Attack for 2, gain 2. They still have 3 cards in their hand, but a decent spot, I would think. Here's a Kamano. That's a Prowess trigger. If they empty the clip here, though. Oh, the audacity. The audacity. Oh, my God, the audacity. I'm just dead. Oh, it's 9 ammo 1. Sorry. Alright, well, that was disgusting. We draw Hallowed Haunting. We may discard a card that costs 2 or less, or whatever. We can go Haunting Companion. I don't think that saves us, though. Shit, man. What a draw. Alright. Discard the Garden. Return it. Yeah, Beseiju. taunting. Token. This is not enough, right? Token will be a 2/2. I have life gain too. I have life gain too. That's a 1/1. Okay. So I block this with everything. I take 2, gain 2. I mean, there's like an outside chance that hell I win this game, I guess, but probably not. Dead to basically any spell. That's a spell. That's a spell. It's exactly killed us. All right. So yeah, it sucked. It was a little not ideal, but it is what it is. We're gonna bring in our 4 Catildas, and these Elvish Norns ain't too hot here. Pick your poison. Honestly, it's just cheap. You know, like having a cheap spell is pretty awesome. It can kill the flyer. It can kill a Kamano. Catilda's great, obviously. That's a really nice one. Most Norse use Virtue. Binding. We have a lot of removal spells in our deck too. We'll shave like a binding or two. And the thing is, once we cut the bindings, the Beanstalks get a lot worse too, though. As it stands, we only have 6 cards for Beanstalk right now. It's still like kind of fine as a cantrip enchantment, but maybe shave we'll shave a Beanstalk and shave like a binding or two. Let's shave 2 beans. I think on a Virtue also. Virtue can just block. That's cheap. Shave the binding. Let's try this. Alright, try it again. It was a very audacious turn they had there. It's not great, but we're going to keep it. Alright, so tap Land City. No play. Spirited Companion. Why didn't it bark? What the hell? The card usually barks. It makes Karn go crazy. Ridiculous. Show off. Companion number 2. Alright. Honestly prefer to be like doing some of these with these companions, but Portico, sure. Lush Portico. What do you got me? Catilda on top. That's, yeah. It's funny because like we could just put it in the bin for value and flash it back, but I think that just casting it next turn is pretty good. Next turn you pick your own poison and cast it. So show off Codebreaker Kamano. Not bad. Not that bad. We take 6 here. We get to kill the take 7, sorry. We get to kill the flyer and play our own good flyer. So let's go land Catilda. 3/3. Good sizing. Sacrifice a flyer.
Get off my plate.
And then I'm not going to block because I want to keep my thing in a 3/3 if possible, so I'm just going to attack. So, big possible untap step here, right? We need to untap with this thing still in play, hopefully. Second show off. That's a little extra sideboard hate. That sucks. A little splash damage from Esper here. We draw double ossification. I mean, we can kill these. We are at 6. We can also disturb this thing. Yeah, I mean, this sucks a little bit, but... Play around Stone Rain. I don't think I'm blocking, so... Alright, I mean... We got a chance here again. That barrage is pretty brutal. Springs it, like, seems like it should be a good matchup for us. But, maybe not, I guess. I don't know. Alright, yeah, they got us. Pretty good draws. We mulliganed a bit. Let's say, RM's game was pretty bad. Just, like, playing 2-mana companions doing nothing kind of sucks, too. So, it is what it is. Blight. Alright, we're keeping. Lands and spells, you know, lands and spells. What's going on, friends?
You folding?
Time mode's still broken over here. Are we like bugged out or something here? What's going on? We're good. How do I feel about Billy Corgan singing? He's a good singer. Very unique voice. Good to be unique, you know? Lush Portico. Underground River. Oh, Beans is great. What a great draw. Now our deck's on. I am turned on. No! I'm kidding. I didn't mean it like... Deep Cavern Bat. I mean, sure. It's fine. Take Ossification. NBD. Alright. Come on. Let's get real here. Alright, I'm going to cast it now so they can't counter it. And play Headquarters as I go. Not very good draws. Put your pile in the what now? What's up, Chris? Did I miss something? Take one. You got it. What are we waiting for? Take one. Done. They say go with a bunch of mana up. So, counterspell likely. We're just going to play into it, though, because we want to cast the thing next turn, so. Cast Restoration. It resolves. Interesting. Just we wanted more lands of. We'll attack. And, Jedward's Garden go, I guess. Wouldn't mind a spell. Be kind of nice. Here's a Mastermind. That's annoying. Good against Beans. Six cards coming in. No Rafine is nice. We appreciate that at least. Play at Plains. Very nice Plains, minor nicer. And here's Sheoldred. Honestly, a card that's not even that good against us. We have a bajillion ways to kill it, but need to draw a spell here. So, how about a land? How about it? Great. Fantastic. All right, let's discard a Plains. And return a Plains. And then I guess we're casting Virtue and drawing a card. We're probably going to die next turn, honestly, at this point. Like, this is ridiculous. Whatever, I guess. Draw a card, take two. You draw a card also. Draw another land. All right, this is... Are y'all watching this? You're watching this, right? People are watching. People got to be watching this, right? Because they, I mean, we should have. It's not just me, right? I mean, like, I'm not... You're seeing this too, right? Anyone? Is anyone out there? I gotta block the Sheoldred. Ah, whatever, we're dead. How many lands of a deck? Clearly all of them. Alright, well, they got us this game. Yeah, we can go next game. Alright, you win. GG. Shake hands. Next game. We're gonna bring in our... Let's see. Probably... It's tough because they have counterspells and stuff. So, like, I don't know how many Sunfalls we even really want. I would say this is not an Elish Norn matchup. I definitely want to pick your poisons. At least some number of those. And then I want some number of Sunfalls also, I think. But not that many, you know? Like... And then, like, what am I cutting? I'm not really sure. There's like 2 pick your poisons. It's 23 lands. 23 lands is it? That's insane. It does suck that Beans is kind of bad against the Mastermind, but is what it is. We have a lot of removal spells. You know, we have so many removal spells. Virtue of Loyalty is interesting. It might not be necessary. Let's leave one in. I'll play. Is there 2 brush hands in the whole deck? There's 2, right? There are 2 brush land on the whole deck. This is actually like, it's actually comical. It's like someone is, one of the arena devs just watching the stream and just punking me. So, only 2 brush lands in the entire deck. There are 4 total non-planes in the deck. And 3 total, actually there are more non-basics, but alright, we can't keep this in. I guess we're going to mulligan. Mulligan into, I guess, a passive land. This is fine. Let's keep this, ship a Sunfall, and I guess let's try and make it happen. Need to draw a land here for restoration. Alright. Help me out, little doggy. Where'd the bark sound effect go? Up the Beanstalk. The problem is now they can counter it or play their own thing. They're playing the Bronco. Bronco and Esper? Oh, we gotta draw a land here, so let's play Beans. Alright. Great. Fantastic. I gotta go play chess or something, folks. I gotta play a different game. I gotta go play some chess. Alright? Where are my Shuffler Truthers at, huh? Where are they at? I know you're out there. You're always out there, Shuffler Truthers. Alright. I guess we'll play Beanstalk. The paper shuffler is the worst. Arena shuffler also the worst. All shufflers are the worst. Here's your mastermind. That sucks. Oh, come on. At least always had that first match, right? That first match was nice. That was a good one. Bronco seems kind of rough in Esper, right? There's very few things that can crew it. Alright. What do you got now, friend? Go ahead. Plenty of cards here. Plenty of cards to choose from, my friend. They decide to take my lay down arms. Still team or counterspell. Okay. We're going to attempt to cast Ossification. What is it going to target? That I don't know. Probably going to resolve, honestly, so that's fine too. No more lies. The only lie here is drawing a proper mix of lands and spells. That's the lie. The lie that big magic is always trying to perpetuate. In for 5. Take 5. They have 19 cards in their hand. We're 9. So what are we doing here? What's our, like play Restoration, I guess? Deep Cavern Bat again? I just like, if we somehow can Miracle Sunfall and they somehow don't have a counterspell, which is 2 extremely unlikely things. Yeah, they have a counterspell, obviously, so they took the Ossification. So draw Leyline Binding, it's not bad. We can cast this. They'll draw card 2, though. I can cast this and then cast Lay Down Arms. That's not bad. Alright, let's just freaking cast this Binding. The Land Cartel has their hands in everything, folks. Everything.
Yeah. Who's in charge? Me or the devil? I think I'm in charge.
Binding. Okay. So we'll, they'll negate this. And then we'll just go land Binding again on the bat with the Lay Down Arms for the cheapest removal spell. Imagine if we had like 2 more lands in play. This game would be awesome. This would be a great game for us. Alright, kill this. Get back our thing. Say go. We are making some progress here in theory. Fire up the anchorage? Damn, that's aggressive. Alright. I mean, I could cast Sunfall next turn in theory. Or blocking. Make your map. Top card is a land. We take 5 and go to 4. If they have no counterspell, they'll always map onto their anchorage. The problem is we're actually super soft to anchorage. Nothing in our deck kills an anchorage. All of our kill spells can't kill it. That's a problem. They have duress too. Alright, yeah, we're just dead. Alright, well, this fun while it lasted. Didn't last long. We can kill all 3 of the creatures, but we cannot kill the anchorage, and we die in 2 turns. Only out would be to get Hallowed Haunting and a bunch of spirits in play somehow, which is pretty impossible. So, Later Arms. Yeah, it's all 3 of them. Alright, so yeah, I guess. Let's kill this. And just do the thing, I guess. If we were at 10 and had another land in play, we'd probably be fine this game. Double beans, too. Restless freaking anchorage, folks. Exploiting our slow start. It's honestly kind of rude if you ask me. Down to 2. Play land. So you go. Can't stop it. It's unstoppable. The unstoppable anchorage. Alright. I mean, that was a pretty shitty 2 matches in a row there, but is what it is, I guess. Alright, so obviously went 1 and 2. That's not ideal. But that first match is awesome, and we just drew really, really bad in the last 2 matches. Is that good or bad? I don't know, honestly. Sample size is too small. You know, like, did some cool stuff. I like a lot of things happening here. I think the Beanstalk tech is great, as well as the main deck Elishnorn tech. And Hallowed is still a really awesome card. So, like what's happening here. Like the Binding Plan also. Deck seems sweet, but more information is needed. So, YouTube folks, all of you that comment, subscribe. You're all great. Peace.